Hey guys, sorry for the unexpected uh, glitch there. I don't know what in the world happened, but we're back now. There was some technical difficulties, but uh, the restorations have been completed for the time being. So come on back, guys. Come on back. So I apologize once again for that unexpected crash. Steve, thanks for coming back here. Thanks to everybody for coming back. We had some stuff going, but I apologize about that. Now we're gonna fix this little guy up. My little Conrail boxcar by Atlas, and you can see it's got the Rapido trucks. No weight problem with this one because the frame and the weight are in the exact same piece. So this one is basically drop on, drop in a pin. Got to be careful with these pins. That's one. Pop the pin out of the other. Got to make sure these pins are in there tight. And there you go. A car has been converted over. Matter of time, couple of minutes. Always save your old parts. You never know when you're going to need them. So with the concept of both the restorations and the quick conversion, I hope these were able to help you out. I apologize once again for the crash. It's one of the things that just happened. So, well, there you have it. Steve says, wish Walters would do the standard aces. It's the KCS Thundercaps again. I do agree. Because those were really pretty when they did them. So, yeah, don't know what happened with the stream, guys. It was just another little one. There's a little crash. So, yeah, once again, I do apologize. So, we'll take another few minutes and we'll ask some more questions. Yeah, go ahead and ask some more questions, guys. So I'll take a few minutes to ask some questions, and then we can ask a few more questions. So, yeah. Virginia Railfan Productions comes in. What's going on, man? So, I'll take a few more questions, guys, and then we'll run the trains a little bit. How about that? Trademan 1992 says, back in business, man. So, sounds perfect. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, that was one of the things I just didn't expect. So I mean, technology crashes every now and then, guys. It just happens. I definitely understand. So, um, um, but hope everybody else is enjoying their night. Thoughts on the Bachmann Easy Track Crossing Gate? That is probably one of the most awesome accessories that they've ever designed. Uh, I'll turn the camera back around. That's actually one of the best ones that they've ever designed, because here's the thing. I love the fact that Bachmann's accessories are so easy to use. You just put it onto the track and you're finished. And plus, I've always loved their Easy Track anyway because it snaps together. And and plus, it's got the road bed on it, so you're not worried about carpet fibers getting up into the locomotives or even into the cars. So it's one of those things where you're just like, you know something? Hey, it is what it is. So, yeah. So, we'll keep this going for another little bit, guys, and what we'll do is we'll run the trains a little bit. How about that? And yes, Matt, yes, 100% right. It's going to happen regardless. It's going to happen regardless. So I do apologize on that, guys. But what we can do in compensation, if something doesn't go right, what we can do is we can try to do something else in between. So once again, I apologize. Thoughts on the Bachmann older types accessories like the blinking oil tank? That is a good one. And even the blinking bridge, that's always a really pretty one too, because they've done that one for quite a number of years. So I was really happy with that. With those older accessories, because sometimes the older accessories are underappreciated. So I'm really happy with that. So that's one of the things where I like to sit back and think, wow, this was something that you did back then, and now it's so simple where you just plug it up to the track. So that is really something. And yeah, things happen. Thanks, Matt. We're going to go for another few minutes on questions, and then we'll run the trains. Thoughts on HO model power signals? I've had a little bit of model power in the past. The rolling stock is not bad. They're N-scale cars. I will tell you, I'm just the tripod a little bit. They're actually pretty light. I've actually added some weight to them, adding some metal wheels to them, and they run just fine. So, yeah, I've liked it just because they're very inexpensive, but they're a lot of fun to operate. Just add a little bit of weight to them, and they're good to go. So yeah, I've always liked them, but to me, they're actually underappreciated because something, happened and you're like, wow, I never heard of this company before. So, yeah. But like I said, guys, it's there are a lot of companies out there that people forget. Varney being one of them, and same with Varney is one. Roundhouse is another one that faded away, and also AHM faded away too, and plus they were they actually did some stuff in Yugoslavia, so yeah, they actually did some N-scale stuff that was made Yugoslavia back in the day too. And Penline's another one, same with Roco. And Pimco's another one too, Pimco. But definitely something that's some of it is just underappreciated sometimes. So, yeah. So, do you ever check out the Model Train Island Hobby Lobby in the past? Oh, yeah. And they actually have some some Bachmann stuff, and that's where my switches came from, is Hobby Lobby. Just right there in the little Bachmann section. And plus, they have a lot of the scenery stuff in there too, which I really do like. They actually have some pretty good scenery work. So scenery supplies, like the trees and stuff, that's a pretty good place. And even the craft store is a really good store to shop. And I'm glad Steve brought this up, that a lot of that stuff is actually pretty cool to pretty cool to find in that store. Thoughts on the H2 scale brass locomotives? They're pretty, but they're expensive. I've always had an interest for those, but I'll tell you right now, they are expensive. Talk about expensive. So, we've got another few minutes, guys, and we'll run the trains. So, hope everybody's enjoyed both parts. I apologize that it is both parts, but, as they always say, it is what it is. So, last couple minutes on questions, and then we'll run the trains. So, I'll get the trains ready to go here in a couple of minutes here. I don't know what's going on with part 1. I will check it out again and see what's going on with it. But I do apologize for that there. So what we'll do is question part is going to end here. And what we're going to do is we're going to flip the camera in just a few moments, and we'll get the trains running on another stream. So we're going to go ahead and end this now. I'll investigate some of the other stuff, and I'll get the trains ready to go. So I'll see you guys shortly. Thanks.